All right, people. All right, people. What is good? I've been trying my best to contain myself this entire game because it's late. Well, not really late, but my son is asleep. But I wanted to scream and yell this entire game. Georgia Southern wins this game 49-35, beating UAB. I told you guys this was going to be a high scoring game. I told you guys the secondary was going to be tested, and they were. Everything that I said was pretty much was going to be on point. I really thought the front seven for Georgia Southern did a phenomenal job not letting them get anything on the ground. Everything they got was pretty much in the air. And our secondary showed a little chinks in our armor, but we did enough to win this game. Got a few turnovers, got an interception by TJ Smith. How about TJ Smith, man? This man, this kid comes from K-State, transfers, just becomes a leader instantly on defense, and not only walking the walk, he's talking, not only, he's not even talking the talk, he's just walking the walk. He's just being that guy. So he gets an interception that basically turns the tide of the game, and we end up going up by 2+ scores, and that was a wrap. Georgia Southern wins this game. Phenomenal game overall. Give you some stats right here. Davis Brin, 38 of 47, 38 of 47, 318 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. The one I was talking about in the halftime on Twitter, where the ball bounced off of Durham Burgess, which it wasn't Davis Brin's fault, but it is what it is. OJ Arnold had 5 carries for 54 yards, which is really low. I thought we was going to be able to run the ball a little bit more. And Durham Burgess, even though he had the ball bounce off his chest, he had 8 catches for 75 yards and 1 touchdown. Now for UAB threw the ball for 378 yards, 32 of 40, 378, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, with, like I said, the interception from TJ Smith. Jacob Zeno, this offense of UAB is extremely good. They're crazy good. I'm actually, I would not be surprised if these guys go in and win their conference. I don't know what their conference looks like, but this team is nothing to sneeze at. And I'm really, really impressed by the way they played overall, because I knew this was going to be a shootout, but the way they moved the ball was really good, especially after the first quarter. They started moving the ball on us, and there's not much we could do, but we never backed down. We held on. We kept fighting. The defense kept going. Even when it looked like the defense was going to be somewhat of a liability and probably was going to cost us the game, they end up, beating, holding out for us, and we end up, winning. This was an excellent, solid win. We got some get back from UAB after losing 35-21. And this actually, even though it was a shootout, it was a solid game overall. Like I said, we had some turnovers. I think we had 2 or 3 fumble recoveries, because we had one in the first play of the game. Then we had the interception. We just had another fumble recovery to end the game just now. It was a phenomenal game for Georgia Southern. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't exactly what we wanted to be. It was times we wanted to pull our hair out because of the way things went. But the defense held its own, and even with this type of offense, I knew what it was going to be, and it just played out exactly how I expected. I mean, I'm not trying to say here I'm the VF Stradamus, but it is just the way that it played out, and I am extremely happy with this. Where do we go from here? Well, before I go a little bit further, I want to talk about, I really just want to talk about the defense in general. Let's not really, panic. There's no reason to really panic. You went up against a team that was going to throw the ball a lot. You went up against a team that distributes the ball to double-digit players. I mean, I think they probably had maybe 10 or 12 guys who touched the ball for UAB. They are pass happy. They're going to get their numbers. I mean, especially in the way that football is now when you pass the ball. It is what it is. But the way this defense continued to fight, they didn't let up. They did not, even though when things didn't look right, there was some blown coverages, whatever the case may be, they kept this game contained so the offense could be successful. And that's exactly what happened. When things was going wrong, we got a turnover. When things was going right, we made them punt. When things wasn't going right, we stopped them on 4th down. We did what we had to do defensively. So let's not get too overzealous about how the defense played. I think they played a pretty good game, all things considering. The offense, no worries about the offense. I mean, we moved the ball phenomenal. We did an excellent job on offense. So no worries there. We had the one miscue, like I said, with the interception from off of Durham Burgess' chest. That's not. I mean, that can be cleaned up, especially with Durham Burgess. He basically bounced back off of that and redeemed himself. Now, as far as the penalties, we didn't have that many penalties. We did a lot better on penalties this time, so we did a very good job overall with in this game. Big improvement. Now, where do we go from here? We're going up against Wisconsin. We're going up to Wisconsin and play them. Now, I'm going to tell you guys right now, as of this recording right now, Wisconsin is down 24-9 to an unranked Washington State. I've been watching this game as I was watching the Georgia Southern game, and Washington State they run an offense similar to ours. And for some reason, I don't think Washington State's defense is that much better than our team, our defense. So we have a legit shot playing against this team. Now we're like I said, we're in the third quarter, 24-9. Wisconsin is down against Washington State, and they're ranked. They're 19th in the country, so they don't look like the 19th team. So it's something to think about. I know things may look different when they play in Wisconsin, but if we go up there and play our game, and we go up there and play offense the way we play, I don't think they have the horses. I don't think they have the players to keep up with the type of offense we'll run. It may be something similar to the Nebraska game, but to be honest with you, I don't even see Wisconsin putting up 30 points on us. I don't even see them putting up 20 on us the way this looks right now. I could be wrong. Things could change. But right now, I'm looking really confident into that Wisconsin game. So I'm going to get up out of here. I'll talk about more of that throughout the week when we get to the podcast. Hopefully you guys really come back and watch what I do over here. If this is your first time here, welcome. Go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'm going to get up out of here. All right, y'all. Y'all take it easy. Y'all have a good night. Peace.